Hi Virgo, welcome to your February Love Tarot reading. So Virgo, we are looking at whatever you need to know at this time, whatever needs to come out either regarding your love life or your love situation. So please do keep that in mind, just taking it as it comes. We have the Journey of Love Oracle here. So I'm going to get you some opening messages with this deck, and then we're going to jump into your reading. But welcome in Virgo, welcome in. I hope you're all doing well, staying safe and healthy at this time. If you are new or returning, welcome in, and thank you. My name is Mary, and this is Sunlight Inside Tarot. And this is for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, male or female, general collective reading, heavy placements, cross watchers as well. I just want to say, Virgo, that I'm having a very scratchy throat today, so I may have to mute the microphone every now and then just to cough. Instead of shutting it and restarting and then having to splice 5 different videos together is a pain. So if you hear silence for a few seconds, that's why. All right, Virgo, so let's get into your reading, see what's going on. Keep in mind, all readings should be timeless. This is just when the messages come out. So please do keep that in mind. All right, Virgo, so let's see what we have for you. Hidden Beauty 45, which is 9. 9 is almost full circle, completion, new beginnings. The Breaking, we have 65, which is 11. And 1s are about new beginnings. The Light Field, 63, which is 9. Again, 9, almost full circle, completion, new beginnings. Lovers, oh, Virgo, what? 57, which is what, 12? Right, 12, which is 3, growth and expansion. So the Light Field, that's definitely is big time illumination, enlightenment, breaking and coming together. I feel like for some of you, you may feel like not noticed, like nobody's noticing you. But I feel like there definitely is somebody noticing you. And I think they're about to break and tell you how they feel. I feel like someone's got a crush on you. Or maybe you've got a crush on somebody, Virgo. But I feel like someone is about to break and tell you and illuminate how they feel about you, right? Definitely they see you as very beautiful, even when you feel like nobody notices you, right? So let's see what's going to happen here, Virgo. If that resonates, actually, you wouldn't know, right? If this person hasn't told you, you wouldn't know, right? But let's see, you figure out who they are, what you need to know. All right, we have the Jonathan D. Tarot, Easy Tarot, so I'm going to do your reading with this deck. Then to close it out, we have the Romance Angels. We'll pull some of those, close out your reading. All right, Virgo. That's way too many. All right, Virgo, so what do we need to know for Virgo, please? What do we need to know? 6 of Wands reverse. The Lovers. Look at that. The Lovers twice. Look at that. High Priestess. I think this person... All right, let me get this whole row out here. And then Hierophant. This is like the spiritual couple of the deck for me. And I don't get them together like this often. But we have the High Priestess and the Hierophant. We have the High Priestess and the High Priest. This is my spiritual couple of the deck. 3 of Wands in the very near future. I'm feeling like this person's been kind of waiting. You both could be very spiritual, if you know that or not. And, I mean, we have the Lovers twice here. 6 of Wands. This feels like this person is worried that their offer or coming forward may not be successful. So I think they've been kind of keeping how they feel a little bit hidden here with the High Priestess, but there's something about to happen here in the very near future, right, with the 3 of Wands. But we definitely have a spiritual match. So if you're spiritual, I feel like they're spiritual. Maybe they know you dabble in spirituality and things of that nature, and that could be of interest to them, or they also are very spiritual too, and you may not know that about them. Or maybe you just don't know it about each other, but there's definitely a connection here with the Lovers. So I'm going to mention the signs as I see them, Virgo, so you could take them how they resonate. It could be signs of chart people dealing with. We got Gemini, Pisces, and Taurus. Let's see what's on the bottom. Yeah, they're having some inner conflict here about coming forward. But let's see. But I think they're going to come forward. I mean, we have the breaking here, then illumination with the light field. So let's see what we need to know. What else do we need to know for Virgo? What else do we need to know for Virgo? What do we need to know? Five of Wands. Yeah, there's that inner conflict. Two of Wands, but that pathway will open up, the crossroads, with starting with truth, clarity, and communication. This could be somebody who's been divorced in the past, been single for a while, maybe been through some things, also could be widowed. It doesn't mean it's a bad thing. But that also could mean communications of some sort that leads to dating, courting, dating, getting to know each other on a romantic level. And the Page of Pentacles is that solid offer to do so. This could be someone that works in legalities of some sort, legal field. Also, swords can represent law enforcement, medical, education, communications of some sort as well. Military. All right, let's see what's on the bottom. Ten of Swords reverse. So there's more to the story here. If you know who this is, there's more to the story here between the two of you. Ten of Swords reverse. Upright, that would be like an ending. That wouldn't make sense here. So I feel like this is a story that hasn't even started yet. All right, so what else do we need to know for Virgo? What else? We got Libra and Capricorn showing up. Oh, romantic feelings here with the Queen of Cups. And the King of Cups. Oh my gosh. Virgo. Not only do you have the spiritual couple with the lovers, you have two people in love or falling in love who are going to fall in love with the King and Queen of Cups. That is just crazy. All right, let's see. Four of Swords reverse. This person is definitely going to make their feelings known, because that's about getting up and taking action when it's in reverse. Ace of Swords. Maybe they haven't told you yet. Doesn't mean it's not coming though. But something's going to move forward. It's fate, destiny, divine timing, things meant to be. Growth, luck, expansion. That's a really good sign. So if they're worried about this, I don't think they should be. And perhaps you do like this person and you're like, well, maybe they don't see me. Maybe they're not interested. I don't know. But I don't think that's the case at all. Oh my gosh, look at that. Let's see. We got Cancer, Pisces, Sag, Leo, Aquarius, Taurus, Scorpio. Three of Swords. I mean, that's feeling disappointed that someone hasn't taken the leap. And look at that, even the Temperance soulmate alignment behind it. Wow. Are they disappointed in themselves because they haven't come forward yet? Or you're disappointed that they haven't come forward yet, if you know who they are? I'm not feeling like this is a missed opportunity and a spiritual connection is finally coming together. Wasn't really feeling that. This feels different for me. It could be that for some, but let's keep going here, Virgo, and see what else we need to know. Virgo. What else do we need to know for Virgo? What else do we need to know? Magician reverse. Yeah, this is something hasn't manifested yet. Five of Swords. I'm feeling like this person, because maybe they've held back every now and then. They worry that they maybe let the opportunity pass by too many times. That they maybe sabotage the chance of this. Nine of Wands. So they could be struggling with that right now. Four of Wands. But I get a very dedicated, stable, grounded energy here with the Four of Wands. Justice. Somebody definitely could work in the legal field, but this is soulmate, soul contracts, things meant to be, truth, clarity, justice, balance, getting what we deserve, universal law and order. Things meant to be here. And you see holding the sword, and there's the Ace of Swords there, which we did see in reverse right there. But so let's see, we have Gemini, Virgo, Libra. Behind this Five of Swords is the Four of Swords, and we have that here in reverse, which is getting up and taking action, because upright it's about rest, recovery, withdrawing, rejuvenation. So the Sword of Truth is they've retreated too many times instead of coming forward. Now it's time to come forward. Let's see what we have on the bottom. Six of Swords. I mean, that is successful movement forward. Right? Things moving forward in a positive way. Could be something about distance or traveling. It doesn't have to be them, but all right. Virgo. So let's do one more row with clarifiers. Then we'll jump to the romance angels and see what else you need to know. If it does resonate, please do like, comment, all the good things be greatly appreciated. Boy, my throat. Sorry again for the muting, but I'm sure you don't want to hear me cough on camera. All right, let's see. How many is this? 1, 2, 3. It's way too many. All right, so what else do we need to know about this for Virgo? It's funny that this is Gemini, Virgo right here. Libra. Time for growth and expansion and building. So they definitely want to build on the feelings that they're feeling towards you. And their strong feelings. Strong connection cannot be denied. I mean, look at the matches that we have here. And being confident and coming forward and bold and making the first move. And there you have it with the leap of faith, taking that leap of faith. Could be happening right now. 3 of Swords. I definitely feel like this person disappointed in themselves and not taking that leap before. This is them overcoming that fear of maybe sabotaging everything and just going for it. Yeah, there's a little anxiety. 9 of Swords, no doubt about that. So we've got Leo, Aquarius, Queen of Pentacles. But it's coming from a grounded, stable place. I do like that with the Queen of Pentacles. And definitely seeing you as an Empress. And this is a birth of a new beginning as well. 8 of Wands. Yeah, they didn't take action before. I keep getting that. But it's time for the cycle here and now between you. And there's that judgment call of making that call to action. Making that big decision to come rushing in here. Fiery, passionate, and determined for love. I was just going to say for love before I even seen the card. And there it is. New beginning in love. Or the beginning of love. 6 of Pentacles reverse. Definitely things have been feeling uneasy, right? Not sure, you know, have I waited too long? Is it going to work? 8 of Pentacles reverse. 6 of Cups reverse. It's no one from the past. I feel like it's someone newer around you. A lot of confusion about it, right? But it's not over between... I don't want to say it's not over. There's definitely more to the story. I'll put it that way, right? I'll put it that way. All right. So let's get you some romance angels, Virgo, and see what else you need to know. What else do we need to know for Virgo? Also, everything you need to know is down below, so you can check it out in the description box. All the links, all the info, it's there, so you can check that out. And then did I ask you to like, comment, all the good things? Be greatly appreciated. All right. All right, Virgo, romance angels. What do we need to know? Oh my gosh. The sticky. Well, I need 4, and here's 4. Keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectation. So there could be a little bit of difference in usual type. Don't let that, you know, release your ex. The time's coming. I'm not feeling like there's any exes involved here. Things have been released. Things are of the past. This is something new. Separation. Time apart from... Yeah, this person has separated themselves from their past. But this definitely could be a true love situation as well. This is a romance of a lifetime, Virgo. In playfulness, to recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. This could be a very fun, playful, good sense of humor, laughing, having a great time kind of connection. So I see something really good here, Virgo. All right, Virgo, that's what I have for you. Someone's taking that leap towards you, and they've been feeling this for quite some time, and it's time to tell you. But anyway, Virgo, that's what I have. So I do hope that helped, that resonated. Again, everything you need to know is down below. I am wishing you the best, and I shall see you next time.